Welcome to the 123rd Commencement Exercises of Thomas College. We will begin this afternoon's ceremony with the National Anthem, performed by Thomas College staff members Jeante Roussel and Amanda Favreau.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Thank you, Jante and Amanda. Thomas College faculty member, Professor Steve Dyer, will now lead us in an invocation.
Let's pray. Father in heaven, we ask for your almighty hand to be upon all those who graduate today here at Thomas College. Bless their lives as they move forward in their personal and professional lives with goodness and love. Let them look back for guidance while keeping their focus on their future. Help them to stay true to their dreams, to steward their gifts, and to walk in your path for their future with their faith, hope, and all-abiding love. Amen.
Thank you, Steve. Before we are seated, I would like to ask that we please take a moment of silence for some of the members of our Thomas family who are not with us today. This past year took a terrible toll on our precious community as 3 of our own lost their battles with cancer. A student, Michael Bennick, a longtime member of our physical plant, Dan Arch, and most recently, a woman who served as the very face of our college for students, families, and visitors, Rebecca Kane. Please join me in honoring their memory with a moment of silence. Thank you. Please be seated. It is our custom to open the ceremonies with a charge to the graduates from our commencement speaker. After an extraordinary 40-year coaching career at Colby College, Dick Whitmore joined Thomas College in the spring of 2012 as an adjunct professor and briefly as the men's basketball coach. In recognition of his dedication to student athletes and his commitment to advancing athletics in Maine, he will receive an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree a little later in this program. Please join me in welcoming a great supporter of Thomas College and my dear friend and mentor, Dick Whitmore.
Thank you, Lori. As one gets a chance in life to do certain things, to be able to have the opportunity to speak with you today is, as a proud and enthusiastic member of the Thomas community, it's simply very humbling, but I'm very, very excited to be able to talk with you about today and the future. And as I do that and try to just simply add a little bit to the celebration of this wonderful day and this wonderful milestone for everyone, I think it is very important to be able to stop and take a look at the wonder that you are. Because today, Thomas will graduate you as an individual who has achieved enormously, who has succeeded at the high level, and is now ready to step out on his or her own. As a collective or as a group, the wonder of what you are as Thomas gives an exceptional gift to the world is going to create all kinds of excitement throughout the course of the next 3 and 4 decades. And as you do that, it's important to be able to take a look at the reasons why, take a look at those situations that bring us here today. I am absolutely and totally blown away with this kind of opportunity. I'm standing up here today, and there are 2 other people who are receiving honorary degrees. Ken Viens is a Thomas trustee who has been part of the growth of this college over the last 2 decades, which not only is extensive and phenomenal, but it is the best expansion of any college in the state of Maine. Ken has been a very, very big part of that, and even more. Ken was one of the great basketball fans in the history of Colby College when I coached. The other man getting the honorary degree today is Duke Albanese. Duke has had a tremendously distinguished career in education in Maine that started out with him being a coach of football and grew into an enormous expansion of ability and capability. And I can honestly say, as a specific fact, no one has done more for education in Maine than Duke Albanese. And that aspect of it makes me even more proud to be standing where I am today. And as I stand here today, as you go through these next few minutes, all kinds of emotions are going to come up. The most important part of the celebration is to be able to put into picture, number one, the thank you that is so vital to what happens to get you to this opportunity and situation. The thank yous are very, very complex sometimes. As I stand here today, I am totally thankful to Professor Jim Libby, who brought me here in late December 2011 to be part of the Thomas community, and I've enjoyed every single minute of every single class that I spent here. The next person that has been a tremendous source of Thomas inspiration for me is Vice President Bob Moore. Vice President Bob Moore is someone you'll talk to for years and years as you go through, because he's responsible for the continued development of the college, and he's been an extremely important resource. The other person is President Lori Lachance. President Lachance is a wonder. In the space of 2.5 hours 4 years ago, she convinced me to turn from a retired basketball coach into the temporary basketball coach here at Thomas, and I enjoyed every single second of it. It was an absolutely wondrous experience. And so as you look back through the thank yous that you are going to give for your successes and for you to be where you are, I think that the salute of major importance is going to be to the faculty who have guided you through the past years of your learning and education. The faculty here is beyond exceptional. I get a chance to watch them on a weekly basis, and that which they do for you is absolutely incredible. What are the things they do? They educate you. More importantly, they counsel you. More importantly, what they really work very, very hard at is being able to make sure that you understand what the world of accountability is all about. Because accountability is something that you will be responsible for the rest of your life. They work on attention to detail. They work on making you a better person as well as a better scholar. It's a very, very scholarly group, and what I find is that the huge thing that none of us kind of realize as we go along is that they give you a combination of strengths to be able to handle what's going to happen over the course of the next few decades of your life. What kind of strength? The strength to be able to make decisions of consequence, because that's what you'll be doing the rest of your life. Number two, to really be able to understand what you have to do in order to be able to understand yourself and the integrity within you. Because of all the things that you can bring away from your collegiate experience, the ability to be able to find your own level of integrity is something that can explode you in any way, at any time, and any place. And as that occurs, you now begin to put the pieces together as far as what kind of options and opportunities are going to come for you. One of the great stats in my lifetime is that I had 3 jobs in my adult life. What I don't say all the time is that I was 3 for 23. Okay? 20 times I didn't get jobs. 3 times I did get a job, and I was blessed to be able to have it. You're going to meet that kind of situation as you go through the next few years. It's not always going to be easy. You're not always going to be able to get the job that you want. But the strength that you've been given through the work of your faculty, through the work of your families, and what they've been able to do for you is going to be special to the point that you're going to be able to handle those kinds of situations and experiences. What I really hope that you can do is to be able to understand how important it is to find the passion. One of the things that people talk about a long time as you go through the different stages of growth and existence is, what is your passion? I'm not sure we all know what our passion is, but at some point you're going to get a burn inside you, and that burn inside you is going to say, this is it. This is what I can do, want to do, and will do. And the will do aspect of it is extremely special. And as you get through that set of experiences that brings you to the point where you begin to establish a career, you begin to establish a growing family, you begin to be able to spread out, you have to do certain things. Number one, you have to be able to analyze what you're doing and what you want to do. Number two, you have to be passionate about what you're doing. And that's the particular thing that can bring you up to levels you never even thought about. Because the question that happens to us in life a lot of times is, how good can I be? I coached athletics for a long time, and I know that every single person who played for me, somewhere in their thinking, said, how good can I be? How can I be that good? And as you get that kind of stimulus from the inside, that burning that comes from the inside is going to be able to put you in a position where you are going to be able to find the pathway through the highway of life, which is going to allow you to be able to make great things happen. What you're always going to have is you're always going to have the imprint on your soul of Thomas College. And that imprint is going to speak to you daily and weekly and monthly, and it's going to be able to help support you when you need the support. It's going to be able to give to you the opportunity to be able to make things happen as best they can for you. And they are going to be in position to be able to allow you to be able to do the one most important thing that you can do in life, and that is be true to yourself. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I appreciate the time. And
Dick, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and guidance. Thomas College has a tradition of inviting students to speak at commencement. Today we will hear from Shelby Watson, speaking for the undergraduate day division students, Tanya Nabrowski for the undergraduate evening division students, and Jack Mosier representing the graduate students. Shelby is from Skowhegan, Maine, and graduated magna cum laude in December of 2016 with a Bachelor of Science in Management degree and a minor in entrepreneurship. She currently works full-time as an IT support technician at the college and is working towards her Master of Business Administration degree at Thomas. Welcome, Shelby.
Good afternoon. My name is Shelby Watson, and I am from Skowhegan, Maine. I don't know if anyone noticed, but today is the day we graduate from college. How cool is that? I'd like to begin by saying how honored I am to have been chosen by my classmates in the undergraduate day division to represent them as class speaker today. When I first learned that I had been selected as class speaker, I was overwhelmed by feelings of excitement and nervousness. I feel the same way today, and I'm sure many of my classmates do as well. As college students, we in the class of 2017 have juggled many things: school, work, sports, family, friends, and the stresses of daily life. Today, we get to remove school from our plates, but we will likely add several things in its place. As we grow older, our lives become busier and busier. It can be difficult not to be swept up by the busyness of day-to-day life and to be so focused on reaching the next milestone that we forget to enjoy the time between them. My wish for my classmates is that they can find balance in their lives and make time for fun. Life can't be all work and no play, and I think finding a balance between the two is the most important lesson we can learn in life. Today marks the start of everything we have been working toward for the past 20-plus years. Today, we begin our lives as business professionals, coaches, teachers, parents, and leaders in our community. The dreams and aspirations we've had since we were little kids are about to become realities. It's wonderful and terrifying, but I can't think of a more qualified group of people to take on the challenges posed by the real world we are about to enter. Just by being here today, the class of 2017 has proven that it has an aptitude for success. I am so proud to be a member of a class of so many incredible people, and I'm very excited to see how you'll all make the world a more productive and positive place. Much of our success is due to the support and encouragement of those around us. Before I leave you, I would like to thank a few people who have been instrumental in my own success and the success of many of my classmates. To Dr. Edwards, Professor Appin, thank you for helping me work out a special schedule so I could finish my undergraduate degree in 2.5 years. Your support of my goals has been unparalleled, and I am so grateful for you. To Dr. Libby, Dr. Hatch, Bob Moore and his team, Corey and Diane in Career Services, and the many alumni and friends of the college they have helped me connect with, thank you for helping me develop my network of contacts in the music industry. To the physical plant and public safety crews, thank you for always greeting me with a smile when I pass you on campus. To the student affairs team, thank you for letting me live my dream of working in the music industry by helping with summer send-off each year, and for making my time as a resident assistant so enjoyable. To all of my professors, thank you for helping me pass my classes so I can walk across this stage today and receive my ticket to the real world. To Chris Rhoda, thank you for pushing me to learn new things in the world of IT and for seeing enough potential in me to put me to work full-time at Thomas College. I am so lucky to have you as a mentor. And to all other faculty and staff members not expressly mentioned, thank you for all that you do to make Thomas such a great place to live, learn, and work. You have made this place feel like home. To the family and friends of my classmates in the audience, it certainly does take a village, and none of us would be here today without your love and support. I know I speak for the entire class of 2017 when I say that we are so glad you could join us today to celebrate this milestone in our lives. Lastly, I would like to thank my classmates for being incomparable confidants, teammates, study buddies, and friends to me and to each other. I am sad today because I know that Thomas College will never be the same without you. The knowledge I've gained and the extracurricular activities I've participated in have made my college journey enjoyable, but it is the people that I have met here who have made my college days the best so far in my life. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to represent you as class speaker today. I will miss you all immensely, and I am thankful for the time that we have had together. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. I'll leave you with a quote from fashion designer Jack Vanek. You are the books you read, the films you watch, the music you listen to, the people you meet, the dreams you have, the conversations you engage in. You are what you take from these. You are the sound of the ocean, the breath of fresh air, the brightest light, and the darkest corner. You are a collective of every experience you have had in your life. You are every single second of every single day. So drown yourself in a sea of knowledge and existence. Let the words run through your veins and let the colors fill your mind until there is nothing left to do but explode. There are no wrong answers. Inspiration is everything. Sit back, relax, and take it all in. Now go out and create something. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelby. Speaking on behalf of the undergraduate evening division students will be Tanya Nabrowski. Tanya is from Vassalboro, Maine, and will be graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. She is a manager at Shaw's in Waterville. Welcome, Tanya.
I'm going to begin by apologizing because I certainly won't be as well spoken as my predecessors here. I stand before you, a member of the 123rd class to graduate from Thomas College. This is the largest class ever to graduate here, which is pretty amazing. I'm very proud to be a small part of Thomas College's history, but never more grateful than Thomas College being a part of mine. I enrolled here at Thomas College on May 30th, 2012. I had an idea that I needed that piece of paper to give to my boss so that he could put more responsibility on my plate and more money in my paycheck. I had been told one too many times that I needed a degree to advance my career, and I vowed that I would never let that be an excuse to keep me from what I wanted again. And so began my journey. But I never dreamed it would turn into this. I've spent my life trying to fix the things that were broken in it, only to make choices out of necessity, not smart, nor proactively. No, my decisions were based on what needed to be done to create better in my life. I got pregnant at 16, so better was never difficult to imagine. Focus was always on the things we needed, and for me it was a career to give my daughter what she deserved. Without public assistance, I would never have been able to graduate from high school, but that humble experience made me realize quickly that I needed to provide those things for my daughter on my own. We lived our lives one goal at a time, and finding a job was the first step. My best friend Zoe encouraged me to apply at Shaw's Supermarket. They gave me a chance to earn what we needed 22 years ago. I was a deli clerk then, and I loved it. I worked hard and earned a position at full-time. I was lucky enough to meet my husband, Lee, there too. Lee has always supported my dreams, and it was his support that brought me here in 2012. I met Kathy Ruth here, and she guided me through choosing my first class. I chose Composition 1 with Rod Rebilliard. I can only describe Rod as a man in love with written words. This was not a subject being taught by a professor. He was in awe of the message. How each piece was interpreted by his students and what we had to gain from it. Seeing Rod's love of literature helped me to fall in love too, the same way I had many years ago. Oh, how I loved to write. He helped me to remember how sweet words were, and of a dream I had forgotten. John Majewski held the same magic in political science. This is a subject that had always made me cringe, as I was never able to appreciate politics. I found myself reading materials, forming opinions, and having strong convictions about our role as a country and as a superpower. I could have intelligent conversations pertaining to the world and our place in it. Finally, I understood it. Class after class, I enjoyed my subjects and the people teaching them. These were people. They had lives outside of these walls, convictions of their own, other jobs, and families just like me. They showed me how to be a student, and they let me be in charge of my journey. Even in classes where I wasn't sure where the journey was taking me, I found guidance. I took an online literature class with Deborah Berry. She required that we keep a journal as part of our curriculum. As assigned, I wrote about whatever I wanted and found encouragement to explore places in my life that were funny and light or painful and dark. They were my experiences, the things that I had lived. It was through Deborah's insistence that my writings stay alive, her teamwork and coordinated efforts with Marlene Sanborn, Thomas's assistant dean, that brought me to Shauna Milliken Humphrey, a Maine author. I don't know Shauna. I was not familiar with her work, but she agreed to mentor me in the art of storytelling. The first piece I submitted to her contained information about my birth date. After she provided feedback for it, she revealed that we were born on the same exact day to include the year. None of the pieces she assigned were her own work, so I searched for her work on my own. Shauna's new book, Dirt Roads and Diner Pie, was just being released. When I found it, I pre-ordered it. If our birthdays seemed a coincidence, it was soon clear that our connection certainly was not. Shauna's book is a memoir. She wrote about her husband's courage to speak out loud the words I've never been strong enough to find in a public forum. I found myself in admiration of Travis's courage to share his story and Shauna's ability to tell it. Travis is a victim of sexual abuse, just as I am, as most victims. I was silenced by my shame and my fear of judgment. But I'll be silent no longer. Those are the same things that perpetuate sexual abuse. Victimization invokes silence. We wish to be clouded by anonymity, shielded from the filth associated with the term. If my willingness to be silenced helps one person, just one, I can certainly withstand the risk of judgment. Through Shauna and Marlene's encouragement, I traveled to Guatemala in late January to embark on another quest to learn how to share my story. I enrolled in a writing seminar with Joyce Maynard, a suggestion Shauna made on a whim. It was writing boot camp, not for the faint at heart. 7 vigorous writing days and campfire story nights with 16 brilliant, strong women from all over the U.S. We gathered in San Marcos on the shores of Lake Atitlan to grow as writers, and grow we did. We cried, we dreamed, we laughed, but mostly we learned to tell stories. It is another example of how much Thomas College has changed me. Through the unbelievable staff that fills the needs of their students, regardless of their job title. Who would have imagined that the girl who became a mother at 16 would be standing here today, graduating with honors? Thank you very much. Or about to embark on my next journey to share my deepest secrets with the whole world. Thank you to the staff of Thomas College for helping me to find my courage to write my story. I'm lucky to have the support of my family. To my brother Dan, affectionately known as Fat Boy, you're my nemesis. One of my best friends, thank you for giving me so much great material to write about. To my mother, Darlene, you've taught me exactly what strength looks like. Thank you. I often wish I were more like you. You're patient, kind, and your ability to see the good in everything still surprises me. To my best friend, Zoe, you taught me that it's okay to dream, that we all deserve the things that we work for, even after we make mistakes. Thank you for helping to make my dreams seem so attainable. To my husband, Lee, You amaze me. Your strength, support, and encouragement are never wavering. You're the only man I've ever known whose love I can't live without. You're my safe place, my cheerleader. You're the love of my life. Thank you for picking up all the pieces that I had to put down in order to succeed in my quest here at Thomas. To my daughter Brittany and my grandchildren, Kai and Len, you're my inspiration. 27 years now, you've inspired me to keep going, especially when things were tough, to reach higher when we found some success, and to never quit just because that day it seemed impossible to accomplish our goal. I will forever be a teenage mom, no matter how much time passes. Thank you for making me feel like I was enough always. I just want to keep being an example of what is possible if you want it. And more than anyone, you deserve everything that I have and everything that I am. Thank you for inspiring me to never quit.
Thank you, Tanya, for that beautiful gift. This is the power of a Thomas education. Representing the graduate division students will be Jack Mosier. Jack is from China, Maine, and will be graduating with a Master of Business Administration degree. He's the founder and CEO of Gold Star Outfitters. Welcome, Jack.
Good afternoon. My name is Jack, and I come from Burnham, Maine. President Lachance, trustees, faculty, administration, alumni, and fellow students. Thank you for this opportunity to speak on behalf of my distinguished colleagues in the graduate division on this day of celebration. It's hard to believe that the many hours of devoted study, late nights in front of glowing computer screens, group projects, rich media presentations, internships, papers, have all come to an end, and we sit together for the last time, poised to begin our futures. Congratulations for choosing an academic institution unlike any other for your education. Thomas College, that little college that has made its home on the banks of the Kennebec River for the past 123 years. It's a special place to earn your education. You have indeed chosen wisely to study here. The wisdom of your choice will continue to emerge as you experience more of the alternatives to Thomas throughout your careers. I am proud to count myself among you as new alumni and joining legions of Thomas graduates that have marched forth from these hallowed halls to lead our communities, philanthropic organizations, and provided an invaluable leadership catalyst to the economic horsepower of our state and nation. Thomas College's continued growth and vitality is a testament to the quality of the education you forged here. By matching individual effort to the guidance and instruction of a faculty second to none. We have seen a lot of media references lately to this generation of students as snowflakes, or as somehow unworthy or incapable of carrying the banner of American innovation and leadership forward. I see no evidence of this sentiment here at Thomas College. I see only hardworking, highly literate, academically disciplined students with their eyes firmly fixed on the horizon as they build their futures through dedicated study and personal investment. Rest assured, friends, the future of our state and nation rests securely in the hands of America's next greatest generation, with these graduates before you leading from the front. In closing, I wish to thank our families and friends for their support through this journey. We also thank the faculty, administration, and support staff of Thomas College for their personal commitment in making us successful in delivering this education as the single best investment of our lives. Thomas College, community, leadership, service. Thank you.
Arts and Associate in Science, please rise. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts please rise? President Lachance and members of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor of presenting to you these candidates for the degrees of Associate in Arts and Associate in Science and the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. As authorized by the faculty of Thomas College, I ask that the degrees now be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Dixon. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Maine and the Board of Trustees of Thomas College, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associates in Arts and Associate in Science, and the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
Tanya Crystal Nabrowski, magna cum laude. Amy Lynn Austin, magna cum laude. Trevor A. Kitchen. Brooke David Knowles. Gloria M. Lutella. Leah Elaine Pouliot, summa cum laude. Kayla Marie Sproul.
Pronounced Abbott. The last one's pronounced Abbott easy.
Shelby N. Watson, magna cum laude. Cameron Michael Abrazizi. Rhett Adams. Jared M. Albert, cum laude. Brandon Ray Alleman. Abdi Fatah Ali. Lindsay Elizabeth McPhee Allen, magna cum laude. Taylor C. Bacon. Blake Janet Bailey, magna cum laude. Joshua James Baker, magna cum laude. Carissa Baldinelli, cum laude. Rebecca M. Barnett, cum laude. Cole Andrew Barney. Lance Edward Bates, summa cum laude. Logan J. Blood, magna cum laude. Lionel James Booth, summa cum laude. Tracy A. Brackett, magna cum laude. Kirby D. Bradburn. Kristen Nicole Brown. Logan Neil Bruno, magna cum laude. Bonnie L. Buckmore, summa cum laude. Kara Marie Burns, magna cum laude. Shalise Adele Busby. Kelsey Marie Carter, magna cum laude. Sandra Louise Carter, summa cum laude. Chris Cassette, magna cum laude. Nicholas Lee Chamberlain. Kelly Kelly Chaput. Lucy Ann Charest, cum laude. Abby Lynn Sherrier, cum laude. Emma Madeline Chase. J. E. Chenard, magna cum laude. Allison Clary, magna cum laude. Bailey Lynn Collins, cum laude. Derek J. Connors. Alexandra Noel Cotter, magna cum laude. Bradley Edward Kandari, magna cum laude. Brooke Curtis, magna cum laude. Victoria Cushing, cum laude. James E. Darcy III. Cassie Delarma. Joshua James DeVue, summa cum laude. Jason Michael Dickey, cum laude. Lee Eric Diosis. Hannah Dorothy Duncan, summa cum laude. Alex Elswich, cum laude. Joachim Axel Eliason Sternus, magna cum laude. Garrett William Emery. Christina Emmons. Philip Andrew Exner. Dylan Paul Fernandez, cum laude. Catherine Francis Ferreira. Sarah Fleming. Cameron Angus Fogo. Michelle Renee Fortier, cum laude. AJ Freeman. Aaron Robert Gagney, summa cum laude. Jordan Aaron Gibson. Donovan Lee Gilbert. Rachel Jillian Gillis, summa cum laude. Seth G. Gordon. Shauna Leanne Gordon, magna cum laude. Chelsea Louise Gorley, magna cum laude. Amber Lee Haney, summa cum laude. Vanessa S. Harrison. Sierra Teresa Ray Hart. Haley Drew Haskins. Michaela Hersom Lilly, magna cum laude. Eden Hines. Hunter T. Howard, cum laude. Jessica Hiana Hudson. Austin Joel Ireland. Cameron Jackman. Teresa Jacobs, cum laude. Milo Jodry, cum laude. Tessa Marie Johnson. Brianna Celia Jones, magna cum laude. Bridget Marion Jordan, magna cum laude. Kyle Gregory Jordan. Taylor Sue Jordan, magna cum laude. Savannah Nicole Condico, summa cum laude. That's very sharp. Ian Christopher Plowman King. Caitlin Lindsay Kennedy. Aspen Lee Kessler, cum laude. Riley James Robert Cons, magna cum laude. Nick Kopp. Cheyenne Kritz. Louis Krupp, magna cum laude. Brandon G. Lambert. Emily Josephine Lanfer, summa cum laude. Paige Ann La Rochelle. Ryan Michael Lathrop. Sophia Rose Lavallee. Stephen Robert Lawrence, cum laude. Paige Inez Leary, magna cum laude. Jennifer LeMay, summa cum laude. Rasmus Loser, magna cum laude. Kelly Ann Macomber, summa cum laude. Marnie Macomber, summa cum laude. Alyssa Ann Maggi, magna cum laude. Seth Tyler Malberg. Gabrielle Lynn Martel. Tess Diane McClenahan, summa cum laude. Colleen Elizabeth McCormick, magna cum laude. Alexis Joanne Merrifield, cum laude. Lindsay Nicole Merrill, summa cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Armanda Merrill. Trey Ming. Ashley Rose Morton. Courtney Ray Moulton, Thomas College Scholar, summa cum laude. Melanie Caitlin Munoz, summa cum laude. Joanna Blake Murch, cum laude. Jeffrey K. Nagy, Jr., summa cum laude. Jasmine M.F. Noyes, magna cum laude. Mary Louise Estrada Ortiz, summa cum laude. Olivia Kayla Overlock, cum laude. Saray Nicole Parlin, summa cum laude. Crystal Alexandra Petefield, magna cum laude. Sarah C. Pepin, cum laude. Mackenzie Aline Perry, magna cum laude. Morgan Davis Perry, cum laude. Amelia Patricia Petrosky, summa cum laude. Mason Lee Picard, summa cum laude. Stephanie Plord. Zach Plummer, cum laude. Kristen M. Quinn, cum laude. Michael Richardson, magna cum laude. Logan Harold Roberts. Christina Lynn Robinson. Ariel M. Rolfe, magna cum laude. Nicole L. Ryder. Angel Marie Sickles. Mikhail Levon Simmons. Taylor Marie St. Amand, cum laude. London Dwayne Steed Jackson. That's crazy. Michaela Marie Sesbury, magna cum laude. John Marshall Swan, summa cum laude. Jordan Yvette Taylor, cum laude. Nathaniel Thomas. Kayla Thurlow, magna cum laude. Catherine Gage Thurston, magna cum laude. Anissa Jo Tibbetts. Federico Trujillo, cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Termel, magna cum laude. Ryan Christopher Termel. Eli Villanova, Jr. Nicole Ethel Violet, summa cum laude. Daniel Allen Wadman, cum laude. Michelle Louise Walton, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Amora Willie, magna cum laude. Cassandra Diane Wilson. Rayson G. Wood, cum laude. Joshua David Woodard, magna cum laude. Casey Joe Sudeikis, magna cum laude. Thank you. Ryan G. Zink.
Will the candidates for degrees of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science please rise? President Lachance and members of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor of presenting to you these candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science. As authorized by the faculty of Thomas College, I ask that the degrees now be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Dixon. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Maine and the Board of Trustees of Thomas College, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science, with all of the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
Jack Mosher. Michael Akanji. Sherry A. Berard. Dalton James Barabee. Jessica R. Bishop. Amy Cushman Black. Alexander Botayev. Daryl L. Bragg. Daniel Edward Brennan. Miranda Lee Carroll. Nicole Lee Champagne. Tufang Chen. Andrew Henry Dawson. Miranda May Dodge. Andrew M. Fortin Trimble. Blaine Jacob Guido. Levi James Knapp. Forrest James Labby. Shelby Lynn Lavasser. Zaibin Liu. Megan Doris Lubier. Aaron Keith McLean. Patrick Michael McGurn. Anna Mashenko. Connor Michael McBriarty. Ryan Joseph Newman. Dwayne Elvin Parsons. Leah Payette. Damon O. Price. Junsing Tian. Gregory A. Reed. Jacob S. Smith. Sky Vargas. Simonetta Wilson. Suchi Chung. Barisi Otiano. Susan Marie Acosta. Brenda Ann Beckel. Kathleen Wilson Burkhart. Shannon Marie Cuthbertson. Michelle Ray Harrington. Ryan Robert Reed. Amanda K. Sontag. Tanya Jean Jones Therian. Megan Lee Wedge. Benjamin Frank Willoughby. Jennifer Fitzgerald Bucher. Jennifer works in our PR department, so smile for her. Come on, help her out. Graduates, smile, wave. It's part of her. She's on overtime. Help her out. At this point, we're going to recognize our marshals for today's ceremony. Our first marshal isn't able to be here this afternoon, Corey Constance Laren. Corey this afternoon, along with members of the Thomas College softball team who took the NAC, the NAC North Atlantic Conference Championship last weekend, are competing this afternoon in the NCAA tournament in Massachusetts representing Thomas College. Corey Laren, cum laude, along with her two teammates, Chelsea Vanna Hale, cum laude, and Courtney Christina Vayu, received their diplomas yesterday afternoon with our Executive Vice President, Bernie Willett, and took their photo. Good luck, Lady Terriers. Helping us this afternoon as your marshals, Bailey Rebecca Canonico, summa cum laude.
Are you ready?
And Amelia Nicole Guimon, magna cum laude.
Are we ready for the tassel thing? Okay. Will all undergraduate students please move your tassels from the right to the left? Ladies and gentlemen, I now present you the class of 2017. President Lachance, I have the honor to present Richard Dick Whitmore for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Thank you, Dr. Dixon. Today, we honor Richard Dick Whitmore, Jr., and bestow upon him the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. For more than 40 years, Dick Whitmore has been an example of an exceptional high school and college athlete, translating his athletic talent into coaching, as well as within the classroom. Dick has been named College Coach of the Year in Maine 6 times, in New England 3 times, and once for all of Division III. Coach Whitmore finished his 40-year coaching career with a 637 wins, 341 losses record. He is 7th all-time in career wins among NCAA Division III men's basketball coaches, and Thomas is fortunate to have him as a sports management instructor. Richard Whitmore, in recognition of your leadership, your service, and your dedication to Thomas College, for all you do to inspire and set a model of standard for our students, and for your work to advance athletics in Maine and New England, I hereby award you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. The hood with which you are now invested and the degree now placed in your hands are the symbols of the Society of Scholars and the privileges to which you are entitled.
President Lachance, I have the honor to present J. Duke Albanese for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Thank you, Dr. Dixon. Today, we honor J. Duke Albanese and bestow upon him the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Duke Albanese serves as an advisor to the Center for Innovation and Education here at Thomas, and he has been an instrumental source of guidance and information in this role. Duke also serves as a senior policy advisor for the Great Schools Partnership, a nonprofit school support organization that works with schools across the nation to redesign public education and improve learning. His career in education has spanned 44 years and included work in the Governor Angus S. King Jr. administration. Mr. Albanese served as a Commissioner of Education for the state of Maine from 1996 to 2003, and he had a long tenure as the Superintendent of Schools for the Messalonskee School District in the Belgrade Lakes region of Maine. He has been a part of many boards and commissions, including the University of Maine System Board of Trustees, the Maine Community College Board of Trustees, the George J. Mitchell Institute, and Educate Maine. Duke is a true champion of education, believing it is vital for Maine's economic health and future. J. Duke Albanese, in recognition of your leadership, your service, and your dedication to the people of Maine, in honor of your efforts to create a more innovative educational environment in Maine, and for your unbridled passion in expanding educational opportunities, I hereby award you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. The hood with which you are now invested and the degree now placed in your hands are the symbols of the Society of Scholars and the privileges to which you are entitled.
President Lachance, I have the honor to present Kenneth Viennes for the degrees of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Thank you, Dr. Dixon. Today we honor Kenneth Viennes and bestow upon him the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Ken is a longtime trustee at Thomas, and he is a senior account executive and certified financial planner with Kennebec Wealth Management in Waterville. He began his career in financial services with A.G. Edwards & Sons in 1992 and remained with them through their merger with Wachovia Financial and the eventual consolidation with Wells Fargo Advisors. Ken's leadership as a trustee has been steady, consistent, prudent, and wise. He has provided valuable counsel as we work together to strengthen Thomas and position it for future growth. With his participation as a trustee, as well as his active role in many other Maine civic organizations, Ken has demonstrated commitment to our mission, to our students, to the greater Waterville community, and to Maine. Kenneth Viennes, in recognition of your leadership, your service, and your dedication to the people of Maine, for your promotion of the good of the people in the organizations and the communities which they serve, and for all you do to advance the economic well-being of our state and region, we hereby award you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. The hood with which you are now invested and the degree now placed in your hands are symbols of the Society of Scholars and the privileges to which you are entitled. Today, before we say our final congratulations and goodbyes, I'd like to take you back in time just for a couple of moments to when you were a child and the adults in your life would ask you the age-old question, what would you like to be when you grow up? How many times were each of us asked that question? And if you're like me, you had lots of answers and lots of dreams. Fast forward to high school, and again the questions came. Where do you want to go to college? What do you want to major in? What do you want to do with your life? What do you want to be when you grow up? To some of you, it was very clear, you knew right what you wanted. To others, like me, you had no idea where you were headed. But that's okay. As we grow, I've grown to understand that it's not so much to focus on what you want to become, but who you want to become. And as you prepare for life after Thomas College, I'd like to just share some brief advice on who I hope and dream you'll become. I think as we speak with parents, grandparents, professors, coaches, advisors, there's really only one thing we want for you. We want you to be happy. But I'm going to spell that out for you, and you can see the power of this simple phrase. To be happy. H, be honest. Always, always be honest with yourself and with all that you deal with. Someone else can take away absolutely everything you have, but only you can give away your good name. And once you've done it, it's very hard to get it back. Integrity is your single greatest career and personal asset. A, be appreciative. Consciously find something to be grateful for in every single day, in every person you encounter, and every experience you have. You see, if you want to be truly happy, the secret is to cultivate a grateful heart. Because when you take time to be thankful for all you have in your life, you'll start to view the world in terms of all you have instead of all you don't. It's a great time, kind of building on what Dick Whitmore mentioned, to be thankful for those people at Thomas who have helped you. And so I'd please ask the faculty, staff, and the board of Thomas to stand so they can receive our thanks. P, be present, fully present. Value your friends and family, never let them down. Life is fragile and frequently too short. Tell your family and friends how much you love them. Let your actions show how much you care, and be there for them. P, find your purpose. Mark Twain once said, the two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you found out why. For me, I found out why on September 22nd, 2012, the day I was inaugurated as your president. My dream for each of you is that you find your purpose and that passion that's all yours. Winston Churchill said, there comes a special time in everyone's life, a moment for which that person was born. That special opportunity, when he seizes it, will fulfill his mission, a mission for which he is uniquely qualified. And in that moment, he will find greatness. It is his greatest hour. I urge each and every one of you to take whatever time you need in your life to find your purpose and to fulfill that mission for which you are uniquely qualified. And finally, why? Be yourself. As you consider who you want to be, remember to simply be yourself. Each and every one of you has a unique gift to give this world. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of where you come from, and be proud of all that you have and will accomplish. Everyone here today is proud of you, and they have great, great hopes and dreams for your future. They say that parents give their children two precious gifts, roots and wings. Wings give you joy, excitement, and growth. Roots give you contentment, happiness, and strength. Now's the time to test your wings and to truly fly. But always know your roots are here to sustain you and to catch you when you fall. And so to you, the graduates of Thomas College's class of 2017, and to your families who have nurtured and supported you, and to the professors, coaches, staff, and community members who have invested in you, instructed you, challenged you, and inspired you, I offer my sincere congratulations. Best wishes to all.
And in case you didn't notice, I am not Reverend Leppley. I'm Steve Dyer, and I'm filling in for Cindy while she had a medical issue last weekend. She is home resting now, so she is home, and so we want to be praying for her as well as for you. So let's pray. Father, may God's blessing follow you. May it follow each of these students as you find your new journeys to travel. May you walk safely along the pathways of your dreams. May his gentle hand guide the decisions you will make and the passions you will pursue. May your hearts and lives always reflect his love and truth, and may God's hope be a light within you that you carry into each new day. Amen.
Thank you, Steve. I'd like to invite everyone to the congratulatory reception outside on the Ayotte Auditorium lawn, and I would ask that you please remain in your seats until all of the graduates have exited. Thank you and congratulations all.